From UCF, Johnny Dawkins. The Knights secured the number 4 seed and a first-round bye in the American Athletic Championship. They will await the winner of number 5 Memphis and number 12 Tulane on Friday in the second quarterfinal matchup at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central. Coach Dawkins, thank you very much for joining us. Tell us about the Knights as you head into the championship.
Well, I thought our guys had a good season. We had 30 games. We were tested quite a bit throughout the season. I was really proud of our guys' overall effort. The conference was amazing, just from top to bottom. As we predicted during media day at the beginning of the season, is how strong our conference would be. And that was great for us. I think every night we knew we were going to be in for, a heck of a game. And I thought our guys responded for the most part the way they should. They came out to compete every night.
Thank you, Coach. A reminder to our media members, *1 on your keypad to ask a question of Coach Dawkins. At this time, we'll open it up to our questions.
We'll take our next question from Brian Murphy with Orlando Sentinel.
Hi, Coach. You guys are on the verge of you don't want to look ahead to the NCAA tournament, but being on the verge of making that tournament and having the success you guys had this regular season, I wonder what was most impressive to you as a coach throughout the regular season you guys had.
What was the most what? I couldn't hear you.
What was the most impressive part of the regular season that you had, in your opinion?
I think the final stretch was the most impressive. We knew coming down the stretch, the last 5 or 6 games, that we'd be playing, in some amazing environments. We'd be playing against, teams that at that point were, at the top of the league. So including your rival, which is always going to be an amazing game. We played them on the road. 2 games versus Cincinnati during that stretch, Houston during that stretch, Temple during that stretch as well. And just our guys, the resilience they showed during that time. We needed everybody to step up, to perform, and they did that. So I always remember kind of how we finished the season out.
With the seniors on this team, do you feel like there is maybe an added edge to them going into this conference tournament, knowing that this is their last time at a shot at a conference championship? Do you feel like there's a bit more extra fire in them heading into Memphis?
Well, we should be excited. We have another opportunity to compete again. It's our conference tournament, in a great conference. I think all of our guys will be excited, and especially our seniors. Like you said, this is their last one, and I'm sure they want to, go in there and perform well.
You guys probably, you don't want to look ahead to seeing if you guys play Memphis or Tulane, but most likely playing Memphis in that second round on Friday, it would be like a road game, really, and you guys already played them this year. What did you learn from that experience in Memphis the first time that you could possibly use when you might see them again on Friday?
Well, that was so long ago, I can't recall. We're going to watch tape and watch both teams this week, see exactly who is doing what now. Teams are so different from that part of the season at home than they are this time of the year. And we need to do our homework on both teams, both Tulane and Memphis, in preparation. And with Memphis, we know they're a terrific team. They're a senior-laden team. They're playing a lot of seniors. They have terrific young players off the bench that are very talented. And Coach Hardaway's done a really good job with his team. But other than that, we need to just see as this week goes on and we prepare. But I know they're going to be excited. There's going to be a lot of energy in that building for them because they are at Memphis, and so we should expect the crowd to be pretty one-sided.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We'll take our next question from Don Wade with the Daily Memphis.
Yeah, Coach, what's kind of your feeling on how much weight the NCAA should give what a team does in the regular season and what it does in a conference tournament, and maybe especially, the situation that sets up for you guys if you do play Memphis? If you can beat them on what is their home court, should you get extra credit for that? If they were to win, should that be the venue be considered when the NCAA, evaluates, where you would go?
Well, no, for me, I think you should place the weight on the regular season. You got a body of work of 30 plus games. I think everybody should have an idea of who you are by the time you reach your conference tournament. Now, there are always going to be teams that are, like you said, on the bubble, and does that kind of help, maybe get you off of it if you go in there and perform? Well, absolutely. I can see that has merit. But your body of work during the course of a season should be what should be measured. I think that's something that everybody can be measured off of because every team is going to play a full schedule. And so we all are on the same playing field with that. Come conference tournament, if you're on the bubble and you're right there, and I think that can have an impact on your overall decision making at that point in time for someone that's deciding if you're in or out. But your body of work should always be measured through the regular season.
In terms of the net rating, as I understand it, for Memphis, the games in the tournament are counting as home games. So should that be a factor? Teams that would have to play them in this tournament, win or lose, how much weight should be put on that?
I hadn't really thought about that from the standpoint of, playing in their home venue in the conference tournament. But, it's going to be unique from the standpoint. I'm sure they'll have more support than everyone because they are in Memphis. But I don't think you can change how much weight you're going to put on it or anything like that. I think it's our conference tournament. We all need to come out there and just, put our best foot forward and see where we stand. But I don't believe it should be more merit given because they're there or you're playing them there. I'm not a believer in that. I think, hey, it's our conference tournament. We're all going to lace them up and we go out there and battle it out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Coach Dawkins, thank you very much for taking the time with us here this afternoon, and we will see you down at FedEx Forum.
All right, guys. Travel safe. Take care.